And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today, I had a bit of thinking of what we were going to do. Ultimately, what I decided I wanted to do was make an auto sugarcane farm and set up some villagers, but however, we have a different mission today. Because I saw it. At least this is going to be the starter mission. We might set up the auto sugarcane farm too, but somehow this guy turned into a zombie villager. Like, excuse me? How did this happen, man? This is fine though, because I believe once you cure a zombie villager, all their trades become super cheap. Unless I'm crazy. But yeah, this puts us in a bit of a weird spot. Now we need some stuff, so I'm going to go start getting stuff ready. Okay, so first step is to make a weakness potion. Which for that, we start by making awkward potions. And then we need a fermented spider eye, which requires a spider eye, sugar, and a brown mushroom. So we have to go get the brown mushroom. Brown mushrooms, super easy as long as you have a dark oak forest, or I guess a mushroom island would do too. Just chop down one of the big brown mushrooms. There's actually a trick that, well, it's not even a trick, it's just what you do. A lot of people surprisingly don't know that that's all it takes to get brown mushrooms. Although, most people do know. It's just, I don't know, interesting to me how many people I've bumped into in the past who haven't known that. And some people, it's legitimately just they've never had the need for brown mushrooms. Anyway, back to work. We're also going to need a golden apple, so just getting that going. But now, we have awkward potion. We can make a fermented spider eye. And plop that in, and then while the gold's going, we have apples, but I need gunpowder, which we should have some gunpowder somewhere around here. If not, we can simply... Oh, never mind. We got gunpowder. So, did I do something wrong? Give me a second. Okay, I always forget about this, but weakness potions are the one potions that you don't start with awkward potions, but just start with water bottles. And that always gets me. I always forget about it, because every other potion starts off of an awkward potion, so it's a habit. But we can get a golden apple going and make this into splash potions. And once this is done, we'll go cure the villager. Okay, it's time to wake up. I got that on myself too. Woo! You'll be normal again. I believe. Did I do something wrong? Come on, fella. Turn back. Does it take a second? Ow. The regen effect's still on him. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so then... While that's doing its thing, hopefully I didn't do something wrong, but because that would have been a waste. But I do have enough gold for another attempt if I did, as a matter of fact, do something wrong, but I don't think I did. Pretty sure it just takes a sec. So I wanted to talk about entanglement. So, as many of you know, I missed an upload. And by as many of you, I mean anybody who actually pays attention, which, who knows how many that is? I don't know. Only you know. But, yeah, so, basically, I missed an entanglement upload. And then I take full responsibility. I flat out missed it. But for whatever reason, I thought that I had already recorded my video for that day. And yeah. So then I recorded another entanglement video to make up for it. And for whatever reason, the screen was black. I must have had game capture on some other game, but beforehand. So as a result, it didn't work. So yeah, that's very, very sad. You want a cure, sir? Also, I do realize that it was probably a bit excessive to do all this. Really, all I needed to do was just put this slab in front of the door so that he couldn't walk in and out, but yeah, I'm gonna assume that's still working its magic. Okay, I was just sitting here doing stuff, and in the corner, the goal zombie doctor popped up, so I guess we did it. GG, boys. And now he should give discounts. Not as good as I was hoping for, but honestly, the main thing I need him for is making emeralds, which 26 sticks for an emerald is really not bad. So yeah, you have a comfortable life here in this house. I'm going to actually let you have access to the bed, because that might have been what caused it. I don't think it is, but who knows. And then comes to the other plan for today. I want to get an automatic sugarcane farm up and running. Also, why do I not have stairs here yet? That triggers me. I don't have any oak wood. There's just never going to be stairs there. It's going to annoy all of us for all of eternity, including me. But there will never be stairs there. Unless I decide to go do it at some point soon. But, yeah. So I want automatic sugarcane. Because then what we can do is we can get a cartographer here and set up easy trading with sugarcane. So let me just figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay guys, so I hopped into a creative world here and fiddled around for a bit, and I made a design. And is it good? Not really. Is it efficient? Probably not. Is it a waste of resources? Probably. But hey, I made the design myself. I didn't look up any tutorials or anything, and this came up completely off my head, so I don't see why we can't use it. One thing is I made these on either side too far away from each other. I could have brought them in one more, and then you wouldn't have this gap here. But basically, let me show you how this works. So we have a hopper minecart running around through the bottom, and then as it comes around, it'll pick up all the drops from the sugarcane and put them in this chest. So, like for example, if we have 24 sugarcane just sitting there, the hopper will pick them up, and after it takes a couple passes, it should eventually get all of them in there. It'll drop 4 off every pass it makes, which means that'll be plenty to get, all of them, assuming we don't build this too large. Now, with these, the basic idea is you only really need one hopper. You can have more to make it more sugarcane efficient, but it wastes a lot of quartz. So ultimately, you only need to set it up so that, around the time they're fully grown, it'll go. It's not maximizing the sugarcane output, but that way, assuming I make these 8 long, I'm using an 1/8 of the observers. So yeah, then basically the sugarcane grows, and then it grows over it, it breaks it, and then the hopper will come around and pick it all up. I said the hopper will come around and pick it all up. Hello? Why did it get stopped? Oh no. Yeah, one problem with this is there is not a good way to go about starting this back up. So yeah, I have no clue why the hopper got stuck. That confuses me a lot. I would fix it, but it's gonna take a sec. So yeah, hopefully this isn't a problem very often, which it shouldn't be. But yeah, that's the general idea of how this will work. I'm gonna try and replicate it in our world. It's not gonna look pretty, so I'm gonna try and put it off to the side where we won't have to look at it. And we'll see how this goes. This could take a sec. Okay, so bit of work later. We now have a hunking mass of dirt and sand all ugly in the middle of our place. We're gonna need to do something about this, even if it's just covering it up like this should help a pretty significant amount. Like now from a distance it looks like a weird dirt chunk, which actually isn't that bad as long as I you know, fill in here with a layer of dirt just like this. It won't be nice, but it won't be as bad. So it's hard to... Compared to how it looks with the sand poking out, that's actually fairly acceptable because it kind of matches with the random chunks of stone sitting out. So now the big thing with this is it gets rid of one of the main factors which slows down, which has slowed down our collection of sugarcane, which is me. It takes me out of the factor. Out of factor. It makes me not a non-factor? Something like that. But basically, it can continue moving regardless of whether or not I am paying attention. As a matter of fact, I can legitimately AFK nearby and this will keep moving. And it's really basic redstone. Like, legitimately, it's one line of redstone. That's all it is. And a line of pistons. And an observer. So yeah, we'll end up seeing how this works out. I might end up adding just a couple more observers just so that it doesn't get slowed down if the one doesn't move. But for the moment, I've used enough materials. The amount of iron we've used on this, we're down to 43 iron. We had almost 3 stacks before. So yeah, it's gonna... That took a heavy toll on our resources, so we seriously need to get stuff up and running again. But the last thing I want to do is I do want to collect some wood and trade sticks to the fella. Get to the... Oh my goodness, I can't speak. To the Fletcher, there we go. So yeah, I'll be right back. So I totally forgot that large spruce trees made mycelium. Oopsie on my part, but hey, they give so much wood that can you really complain? No, you can't. Just want to put that out there. But yeah, large spruce trees are really nice because unlike with dark oak and jungle trees, they don't have branches off the side of them, so you can, you know, it's really easy to go about. Okay, so now you are going to trade with me. Voila! Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I had to do. So we can trade him 7 string for an emerald, which... If we ever found a spider spawner, we'll probably do that. But, yeah, this guy will be maxed before too much longer. Bye-bye, Mr. Villager. Oh, wait. He just did the thing. He did the thing. The thing. He did it. I heard him. So we should be able to trade with him once more before the end of the video. Woo! We get so many emeralds from this guy now. Like, it's crazy. Granted, it's only the difference of like 5 emeralds per 2 stacks rather than 4 emeralds per 3 stacks, but it still makes a difference. And yeah, apparently we're gonna have mycelium here now. As long as it doesn't spread too far, it won't be a problem. But anyway, guys. Oh no, it's covering my sun. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.